I'm Rachel Abramowitz from the Los Angeles Times.
I'm Michael Phillips of the Chicago Tribune, and Rachel, we are here on the second day of the Cannes Film Festival. This is the first full day where we really have like a ton of screenings you can choose from, a lot of competition titles.
It was one of those days where you feel like someone else was always at the better movie than you were. You're sort of scrambling around, seeing what's around, not quite sure.
I know, we saw two of the same titles, I know, and I know we have a disagreement on one of them. For God's sake, this is one of the two we saw.
Yes.
Was the latest film from a 101-year-old Portuguese.
God bless him.
Writer director Manuel de Oliveira.
You know, if he was in the United States, he'd be at the motion picture home, which is going out of business. But at least in Portugal, he can work.
He can work, and in Cannes, he always gets an audience.
Yeah.
So his latest film is called The Strange Case of Angelica, and it's a rewrite of a screenplay he began back in the early 1950s, and it's a fantastical love story, very simple, about a photographer who's hired to photograph a deceased bride for sort of a keepsake portrait, and as he looks through the lens of the camera, the bride comes to life and smiles at him alone, and nobody else can see this off, you know, that's where the story begins. And for my money, it's of the competition titles I've seen so far, it's the one that's got some real magic and distinction to it. And how about you?
I would say Ambien, this movie, you have a close tie on what you can watch.
I can't work under these conditions.
No,
many people were, in fact, walking out. It had walkouts.
There were walkouts. Yes, I just think it's an acquired taste.
Right.
It's an acquired taste, and I really like some very slow movies, but this just wasn't one of them.
Okay, well, so be it. So, we saw another one. It was also another competition title.
Yes.
Another remake, in fact, from Korea. This is called The Housemaid. It's much more of a genre thriller about a maid who's hired by this insufferable, insidious rich family.
Yeah.
And she learns the hard way just exactly what money and power and sex can do to an innocent maid. Now, what's your feeling on this?
I kind of enjoyed it. It was lurid, but you sort of got to see Korea, and you never see movies about class in America. You know, we're sort of a classless society, even though I guess now everyone's mad at the rich. But this you really see, like, the poor maid come and the evil rich people. But it was sort of fun.
Yeah, I mean,
it kept me entertained.
Yeah. For my money, it's the kind of thing that's well made and proficiently.
Yes.
It was certainly very well acted. I sort of feel like, why is this thing in competition?
Yes, I agree with that.
You know, we'll just wait for the American remake anyway. Okay, so that's day 2, Cannes Film Festival. Michael Phillips here with Rachel Abramowitz.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll talk to you.